track team? Those guys are way up there. In fact, they're so far ahead of me, I guess you can't even see them anymore. Those are the guys who came running here about half an hour ago. The ones wearing the regular track outfits and not breathing hard. Okay, I'll admit it, I'm not too good at track. No, that's not quite right. I stink at track. I mean, I look real good when I'm running the half mile, but you've got to speed up the videotape to make it look right. I found that I'm only missing one thing in running events. I can't run. Well, I can't run fast. And you gotta run fast to win. Last week, and this is really embarrassing, but last week I didn't even get last place. I'm not kidding. The starter shot his gun, we all took off, raced around the track about 4 times, and all the other guys came running back. I was so far behind that everybody forgot that I was even in the race. By the time I reached the finish line, they had already started the next one. Good news is that I finished first in that one. It would have counted, though. Hi, Coach. No, I'm just taking a breather. Yeah, I'm still running. How come the coach gets a golf cart? Okay, so I switched over to cross country. Now you may ask, what's the slowest guy on the team doing in the longest race? I'll tell you, nobody watches cross country. I mean, you can't. It's too spread out. I just hope the bus doesn't leave before I finish the race. That happened in our last meet. I was an hour late getting to the bus and had to hitchhike my way home. So why do I do it? I'll tell you. It's spelled with 3 letters. D-A-D. Hey, that's pretty good. Maybe I should have gone out for the spelling team instead. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't have one of those rah-rah, pushy-gung-ho fathers. He just really tries to encourage me. He's tall and built like a runner. So one day he sat me down on his knee. Actually, I fell off. He's got really bony knees. And he said, Kyle. Guy calls me Kyle. He's really clever about those things. And he said, Kyle. Oh, anybody can do something well. I just looked staring at him, waiting for him to tell me what this turtle of a son could do well. Gee, Dad, I said, what can I do? Truth is, he had to think for a moment. First he thought about basketball. Stand up, Kyle. Dad, I am standing up. Yeah, kind of short, aren't you? He's known me for 13 years, and he's just now noticing. Then he thought about football, right until the cat walked by and knocked me back down to the floor again. No, maybe not football. Then it hit him. I wish Mom would have hit him first. Track! Man, anybody can do track. All you do is take the shot put in. Dad, I have help getting my backpack on in the morning. Pole vault. Perfect for little guys. Dad, heights give me nosebleeds. I'd be bleeding all over the pole, it'd get too slick, and I'd slide back down. Dad's a thoughtful guy, but to tell you the truth, he was running out of ideas. I could see the disappointment in his eyes. There I was, his firstborn child, all of his hopes and dreams wrapped around my faded gym shorts and worn-out Nikes. And I was about to fail him. So before he broke into tears, sold the house, rented out my little sister to the carnival, and changed the family name, I piped up and said, Hey, Dad, maybe I can run. It was like Christmas. You should have seen the look on his face. I had saved the day. His son might finally amount to something. He threw me in the car, sped me down to the sports equipment store, and brought me the most expensive running shoes they had. Dad, my old shoes are just fine. Kyle, don't talk that way. A world champion runner can't be running in his mother's old sneakers. World champion runner? Dad, I haven't even started running yet. Of course you haven't. You don't have the right shoes. I've got to describe these shoes. They had battery-operated springs in the heels, tiny little air conditioners at the toes, and across my shoelaces was my very own GPS system. Like I'd get lost in the middle of a track meet. I swear, the things played the battle hymn of the Republic when I walked. But at least they made a real funny noise. I wore them to school one day just to break him in. Hey kid, are you wearing a spaceship? Hey Kyle, there's something growing on your feet. Looks like a mechanical fungus. I told Dad they were stolen. Actually, they were. When I slipped them down into the garbage can last night, the trash man stole them the next morning. I bet his family's finish line is? I know where the finish line is, but I've never been there. So, here I am on cross country. Man, when I signed up for this event, I didn't actually think you'd be running across an actual country. At least it seems like it. I'm the only guy who has to keep his lunch tucked in the back of his shirt. I get hungry every 6 hours or so. The coach told me a lady once had a baby while I was running. And she wasn't pregnant when I started. Now you may be asking yourself, how can a guy actually be that slow? I'm not. I just get, distracted. I'll be running in a 4-mile cross country, and I'll pass by a park where kids are playing, and I'll think, hey, that looks like fun. So I'll go over there and play for a while. Or sometimes I'll see this really cool tree. Don't laugh. Trees can be cool. And I'll stop and I'll watch it for a while. I'm really good at trees. Our last meet ran a course across the movie theater. And hey, you can't blame me. I really wanted to see that movie. The worst part is that my time was still about the same for that race. What, coach? Get running? Okay, I'm running. I'm not getting anywhere, but I'm still running. So Dad's trying to find a future occupation for me where I can run in place, not get anywhere, and get paid for it. But I'm too young to run for political office. Yeah, coach, I know where the finish line is. I'll be right there. Sometime tomorrow. Well, I guess I better finish the race. I don't want the team to have to come looking for me like last meet. I was fishing. Hey, I saw this awesome creek, and I thought, when am I going to get this chance again to? What, coach? I'm your runner, coach. I'm your star runner. See what happens? I just get distracted.